this is Karen on the Lake Stamper here in sunny Michigan. How's everyone's long weekend going for Labor Day this weekend? I hope it's going well and the weather's great and you're with your friends and family. I'm a demonstrator for Stampin' Up! And if you see some items, feel free to click any of the links below and you can purchase 24/7. Also, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, okay? All right, so this is the Woven Heirlooms that we're working with today. All right, I'm going to utilize the stamp, one of the stamp sets in here. I'm also going to utilize, this is the designer paper. Isn't this beautiful? It's two-sided, of course, so you'll see some beautiful, beautiful cuts here. I love this one here. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Look at those. And then you could do a little bit lighter pink. You could do a linen. You could do a really shabby chic. We're going to do a little bit of a shabby chic kind of granny apple green kind of thing today as well. I'm going to do the Woven Heirlooms. I did pick out one of the colors. I've already done it. A couple things. We're going to use the embossing folder. We're going to use the circle one today. All right. So just to give you an idea, first off, when you're doing the stamping, the embossing, you really want to make sure that this signature, the Stampin' Up! Logo, is at the top when you're putting it through. So the other thing is, it's really it can be challenging to just put this in and then think it's going to work out great, because I just stuck it in like that, and you'll see that this whole line here is not going to get embossed. So what a great idea. Take the circle part, tape it down, all right, and put it right on the bottom one, and then it kind of guides you as to where you need to have this circle piece, okay, so it will be aligned correctly. And it seems to do a lot better job than if you just let it go and figure it out by yourself. It will take forever. Don't get mad at yourself. It's just that's the way it goes on this. You can also do it on the top here. If you'd rather not do it on the bottom, you can do it here and then fold it. Just make sure that the logo is on the top when you put it through. All right. And here's one of the pieces that obviously I just had finished up here. And this is really pretty. This came out really nice. This is the terracotta one. Now I used the designer paper for this whole theme here and for the Woven Heirlooms, and I'll use the stamp set, which is wishing you a day of love and joy. And I thought I would just do a regular A2 size. Don't forget, you should know these by heart, right? Do a regular A2 size card. I used the vanilla as well. So I'll just use this size right here, and then I did 5 1/4 by 4, and then the second one was 4 7/8 times 3.5. And then I'm going to show you on the next one here how I actually did this. Okay. Now what I used instead, I used some of the vellum leaves that I've had and put some embellishments on it, some diamonds, and I thought it came out really pretty. Very simple. And then inside will be the leftover of the piece that we cut when we cut when we cut the very first matte size, and that was left over. Why not use that, right? So the second one, isn't this pretty? It's a monochromatic. I love the granny apple. I could just do granny apple all the time. I embossed with Magnolia, Good Morning Magnolia, a while back. If you look at one of my videos, I just did a nice emboss with the embossing folder with the Good Morning Magnolia in the granny apple, and it turned out so pretty. So what I decided to do was do granny apple again with the brights, and I used some ombre color, and it was the, let's see, what color do I have? Lemon lime twist, and I think that is still pretty. It's gonna go as we kind of go into the fall, but it still can be utilized. And I use, this is a great saying, and that's in my seasonal, my colorful seasons, and I just loved it. So why not use it? I popped this up, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. Now I use the leaves. I have these really nice leaves here, and it makes for a quick card. You don't have to sit there and think about it. If you want to get all vintagey and all that, there's some great paper here to do that, because I'm not done using all this paper. So I can definitely see using, especially this paper right here, great for weddings and stuff. So, but you have to kind of play around with this, so don't get frustrated, okay? It will work, and it does look beautiful, you know, even if it's off a little bit, like this one's off a little bit, it still looks great. All right, so I already cut the pieces out. Now I've used a couple of different, like I said, a couple of different sets. I used the Good Morning Magnolia, so I cut my magnolias out. Okay, I've already got them taped. I used Colorful Seasons for the same, and Terracotta for my first mat, and Granny Apple, obviously. Okay. Well, this was going to be inside, but I changed my mind. So this is the A2 side. Don't forget, you should know this by heart. 4 1/4 times 5 1/2. It's an 8 1/2 piece of paper, and just cut it 5 1/2 down, and then score it at 4 1/4. And you've got a great A2, and you've got 2 of them. 2. So this one is my 4 times 5 1/4. So I wanted to do a solid. And I'll tell you why. I thought of using this piece right here. I've got it right here. I thought of utilizing this one because it's already cut, ready to go. I could still do that. This is the Woven Heirlooms. So I could do that. We'll see if we like that better. And then I'm going to use Granny Apple again, and I'm going to do the this is my second mat size, so it's the 4 7/8 times 3 1/2. All right, and then I'm going to make this right here. My beautiful, this is beautiful in Granny Apple. I don't know if you guys, I bought a whole package of Granny Apple, so I need to use all this Granny Apple. I love it. I can never get sick and tired of it. It's so pretty. So I don't know. I don't know if I like this one better, okay, or if I like the Terracotta solid. I think this will be great as we go into pumpkin season. It's so pretty. So I like this, and I like this one. So I think I'll use this one just because I'm using the Woven Heirloom. So why not? I'm gonna pop it up, and I'm gonna mix it up a little bit instead of just being the regular every day. I thought, what the heck? So I've got this already cut, and so guess what I did today? I got a new car. I picked it up today. It's a Grand Cherokee. I'm very excited about driving it. It's right now in the garage. I'm not going to let anybody touch it. So, yeah, it's in the garage. That's where it's going to stay. It just got detailed, and they always give it to you all nice and clean, and, you know, it looks pretty and everything. So, I think that I'll just leave it right there for a little bit. All right, so that is perfect. Now let's put the second mat down. Now I really want to do, just to make it a nice, you know, no prints, nothing like that, because I have the fun print here. All right, I have this really pretty one here. I have the actual, you know, Woven Heirloom designer paper that I've used. I like that too. But let's do something that's just a little bit different, a little bit off the wall, and see if we like it. That's always a fun thing. So I'm gonna pop it up with some dimensionals, not this one, but I'm gonna pop the frame up, and I'll show you why. So let's, I love that it's sometimes monochromatic. I think they are so pretty with just a hint of a different color sometimes, you know. It doesn't have to be fancy. I mean, this is already ready for whatever, you know, this could be ready for Halloween. I mean, this is great colors for Halloween. I know I have to do, I have to close down and start, you know, cutting down the perennials tomorrow. I hope it's nice out, right? Oh, this is cricket. Nice. Nice going. Thank God that came off fast, huh? All right, let's do that again. So, did everybody get a chance to check out the my haul from a Christmas for yesterday? The Christmas haul? Oh my God, don't forget, if you haven't gotten a catalog for Christmas and you want one, you need to check out that video. But on the same token, you know, drop me a line on my private email, and I will get you a catalog. Okay. All right, there we go. I don't have to do it 3 times. Okay, there we go. So a simple base is all you need. All right. Now, I am going to pop this little guy up. Now, what I did do is, in the past, I always, you know, I do a nice little Memento, black Memento, and just do a nice little cut of this, and always have these handy, because you might want to use Highland Heather, which I've done in the past, in the Granny Apple. Okay, I tried the Highland Heather, and this was a little too dark, so instead of throwing it away, which, why do we need to do that, I'm going to put them together and make them one. Cool, huh? I know, I think that would be kind of cute. All right, so let me get my fun dimensionals here. I thought I had them, but I guess I didn't. So there we go. There's a few. Oh, I've got the small ones this time. Good for me. Okay. All right, let's just, I guess we're gonna have to use these. Okay. I am low on dimensionals, it looks like. So, okay, I got the dimensionals on the embossing circle that I just finished, so I've got that all set. I am going to center this for my horizontal card. All right, so this is my vertical card. All right, and then I've got my horizontal. It can go either way, so it's kind of nice. Just kind of, once you get an area that you like, kind of just now pat it down. Now I've got my stamp already done. This was my circle that I got when I cut everything out, which is so nice because you get all these pieces. May as well use them. And I'm just gonna drop this down and see how it looks. It looks pretty good. Now you can do a couple things. You can not do any dimensionals at all. You can do all, you know, snail if you like. You can snail this down if you like. I'm actually going to pop this up as well. So let's first make sure this is going the right way. That would always make nice so you can actually open it. And I am going to put the last of my dimensionals because I ran out of the big ones. I know, I can't believe I did that. Okay, there we go. You know it's fall coming up when all the nail polishes start turning different colors. Did you notice that, ladies? I'm like, okay, here they come. Here comes the purple colors. I was just thinking that because I got my pedicure yesterday, so yeah. Now see, isn't that nice when the way it just kind of sits right there? It sits right up. Very nice, very simple. You can use any kind of designer paper, but I think it'd be kind of fun just to kind of do a real shabby chic kind of one. Just kind of, you know, use some of that paper that's left over in your paper stack that you haven't used, and that's what I did. And I found these pieces. I'm like, come on, let's use this up. It looks beautiful. Now I can just put the really pretty leaves on this, and it'd be so pretty. But why not? Why not put some of the Good Morning Magnolia magnolias on here, and let's not even blend them at all. I'll just leave this right up here like that, and I'm gonna put some diamonds in that, and that's ready to go. So I always put, whenever I'm doing 2 magnolias, I always put them together. I pop one up and makes it look so pretty. Now remember, I colored the other one earlier to see if I liked the Highland Heather. I didn't like it because it looked too dark on a green paper. And so I thought, here's how it looks with a white piece of paper. See how pretty that is? Now you could, you know, I can't do it with this one, but it's a pretty color, and I don't want to do that color now. I changed my mind. Isn't that great? We can do that. So I'm just going to put this on an angle, maybe put it a little bit higher up. There we go. That looks great. And now let's do diamonds. Okay? Who wants to do diamonds? Raise your hand. I do. Alright, so let's put a couple diamonds. I'm going to do the bigger one. Why not? Of course. I'm just going to put the diamond right where that black shadowing is. And that's it. That's all it needs. One. That's one and done. That's it. That's all I need. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I have this all ready and all done. We could add some more embellishments, but I think, you know, less is more sometimes. And it still makes a great fall card as we get into the fall season. Doesn't have to be fancy schmancy. It's nice and simple, and it's monochromatic with a little bit of terracotta mixed in. And I always use leftover goodies for my inside if I have it. Now I have this from the Timeless Punch, so why not use it, right? I'm going to use that inside, and I don't know what to put in that saying yet, so I'm just going to wait. But aren't these cute? They're all, you know, just a little bit different. One's a little bit more solid, a little bit more demure. This one's a little bit more out there, and this one is the actual designer paper with the vanilla and the woven heirlooms. So, you know, it's kind of fun just to kind of mix and match all of them with the Good Morning Magnolia and the seasonal stamp set, which is the colorful seasons. So I hope you have a great holiday, and I hope you enjoy the weather and your family, and have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon, all right? Don't forget, if you need anything, click the links below. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye.